Oh hey guys, welcome back to Old Frederick Farm Homestead. As you can see out in the field, we are going to get our pasture hayed before the winter gets here. It seems like this year is going to be tough for hay with the drought we've been having. So we found a gentleman locally, and he's going to hay our field for us. And we're going to get some big round bales off of it, and that's going to save me from having to cut it. And he's going to, of course, get all the rest of the round bales, which that's what he does for a living. So just a blessing for us to be able to get some free hay, and we're going to have an abundance of it for the winter, and won't have to be worried about not having enough for our donkeys and coonies and our little goats. So this is a 13-acre field, 13-acre pasture we have. And I mean, I bush hog it every year, about 4 times a year, just depending on the rain, sometimes 5. So the deal with this gentleman, every time he hays the field, at least 4 times a year, we'll get 2 or 3 big round bales, which is more than enough for feed and for bedding for the animals. So that's what's going on today at Old Frederick Farm Homestead, starting the haying process. This gentleman's going to cut first, and he'll come back later and fluff it all up and start baling it from there. And I'll try to get as much video as I can of the progress. That's a lovely sight to see, and helps me to save a few dollars on cutting and wear and tear on the tractor and the bush hog and diesel fuel and so forth. And the biggest thing is not having to buy hay. And normally I believe it's a round bale is equal to about 20 square bales, 20 or 20 something square bales of hay. And normally in a year we'll probably buy 20 bales of hay. Not much, because you know the donkeys are in the field and they graze all day. So we don't feed them at all in the summertime. Just in the wintertime we'll hay them. And you know, Nigerian dwarf goats, they're dwarf, they're small, so they don't eat a lot of hay. So being able to have an abundance of hay for the farm is a true blessing. So very, very, very happy about that. I wanted to share that with you. We'll keep you up on the progress of getting our pasture hayed and cut. And we'll see you soon. So we have the hay and grass cut. They're going to start fluffing it is the next step. That's to kind of spread it out and it'll dry. And the next step after that is start round baling it. So they got a nice afternoon to fluff it up, and I'm sure tomorrow they'll start baling. And I tell you, these guys are really awesome. They do this for a living. They've got a lot of money tied up in the machinery to do it. But they're probably the largest hayer in the county. I believe they are, actually. They do a great job. Good people. Highly recommended. And again, what this does, it's going to go over the hay they cut, fluff it up, kind of spread it around so it'll dry evenly. So when they bale it, they're baling it dry and not wet. And get some nice big round bales off of it. You see how it just tosses it around, spreads it all around, so when they bale it, be nice and dry and even. And guys, we're glad you're here at Old Frederick Farm Homestead, watching us get our field hayed. And you know, if you like our channel, we always appreciate if you subscribe. It's a big help. And give us a thumbs up and hit that little bell icon. That way you'll get our latest videos as we post them. And we just appreciate you being here. Glad we could share it with you. Farm life. Gotta love it. And the reason we don't hay our own field is because we don't have the equipment to do so. We have a tractor, but you need all the other implements to the cutter, the whatever that thing is right there, fluffer. There's a name for it. And you know, the baler. Balers are expensive. All of it's expensive. But so I just bush hog it, and then met these gentlemen, and we worked out a nice little deal. We'll get free hay because, especially in the wintertime, I mean, the grass loses all of its nutrition, and the donkeys, we hay in them anyway. We having to buy hay all winter for the goats, the donkeys, pigs, and for bedding. So this way, we have cut out 100% our purchasing hay and using our own hay from our own field. So we'll get 2 or 3 big round bales each cut, which they'll cut 4 times a year, give or take, which is more than enough for us to use. So just another blessing. It all helps out. Now this pasture, the field, it's about 13 acres. That's what the donkeys have. Of course, we had horses at one time, and they were in here. Now the pigs are on the other side there. They have their own fenced-in area, about an acre, a little less. That's a pretty big John Deere. I believe it's 100 horsepower. We have a 60 horsepower Kubota. And you know, when you pull in big implements, you need, it's good to have more horsepower for sure. I guess my 60 could do it. But their setup is made for what they're doing. They got their bale spear in the front there of the front end loader to load the big round bales on the trailer to haul them off. So he's got a little work cut out for him today. I'm sure it'll take him a good hour and a half maybe to do this. And I guess tomorrow there'll be round baling. And we'll be videoing that and see how that goes. I'm guessing we're going to get, I don't know, 100 plus round bales maybe. I'm anxious to see how many. I know when we did square bales, we've got over 2,000. So we'll see. We'll be back tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye now. You can see the difference, how it's fluffed up right here, and in the center here it's still got rows. Not tall rows because the grass was short when they cut, because I had just bush hogged a couple months ago. But they got enough to bale it up. Okay, so they are finished baling, and they've already taken a truckload of it already off. Trailer load, I mean, off. And they got these left. They'll come back later and pick these up. So we got our field round baled, and we've got some enough hay now to get us through the winter. And these are my two big round bales that they left us. So that gives me a total of 3 for the winter, and that's going to be more than enough for our little farm. And as always, we appreciate you stopping by at Old Frederick Farm Homestead. And please give us a thumbs up. Hit that little bell icon so you can get our latest videos. And please subscribe. It's a big help. We appreciate you, and y'all have a very blessed day. See you soon. Bye now.